All right, guys. So welcome to this um market review and forecast. And in this teaching, I will be talking about the review of the financial markets and what I expect for the month of July. All right. So happy new month. If you're watching this, this is the first day of July 2023. All right. So this call will just be kind of brief and straight to the point, right? So this is a new month, so I'm trying to give my overall view for the month of July, what I anticipate for July, right? So you can see I already marked this out. You can watch the previous call, right? The last forecast, I talked about markets coming when buying to this point, and it did just that. So it just happened a bit reverse, right? I was expecting the market was going to buy to this point before dropping down, but consequently, the market went down first before going down there and going there, right? So, but regardless, we are still correct to some extent, right? So, I was market to reject off this daily order block, and that was what price has done. So, right, so market came to that order block I was looking at, right? So let's just do an overall fresh view. So let's look at seasonalities. So based on the US dollar seasonalities, we should anticipate this is July for the last 20-year period. During the month of July, we usually find a relative push to the upside on dollar index during the month of July. So the first days of July, we usually see the market go bullish on dollar, and then after I think maybe let's say the first few days of July, it drops for the remainder of the month of July. Sorry. Right. So this is just it. This does not mean that we must frame our idea. This is just what has been happening for the last 20 years. So for the last 20 years, July is usually a bullish month for the dollar index. All right. So let's go to the chart, right? So let's just do a fresh top-down analysis, right? So let's just do something fresh. All right. So looking at the dollar index, if you scroll back, we are still bullish on the monthly. Don't forget we are bullish on the monthly. We are playing off that monthly imbalance. As price, I marked this a long time ago. This was in October last year. So I marked the price was going to drop from here. And market has been dropping since then. So we're playing off this monthly imbalance, and price is finding it difficult to break through, right? So market is finding it difficult to break through that monthly imbalance, and it could lead to further bullish pricing, right? Let me just quickly check something. Let me see where we are currently. So if I'm checking the range of this monthly time frame, I'll be drawing from let me say, okay, let me just use this swing low to this swing high, right? So consider that we are at just hit 50%, right, on the discount level, right? So we see market push up a bit. So based on the monthly, I can still see this unmitigated last down count. So I have another block right here, which might be mitigated in the future, but let us not be certain. For now, we have this imbalance, which is an area of interest for now. All right, so let's go to the weekly. I'm trying to do a fresh analysis for this kind of fresh analysis. All right, so you can see. All right, so we swipe this weekly liquidity pool here. So I had a liquidity pool right here, this low. We swept it, right, and then we created some kind of liquidity here. So you can see this liquidity here, have one of relatively equal highs, right? Relatively equal lows. So that could make sense for dollar index to be bearish all through the rest of the month after the beginning. All right, so that might be that dollar might want to go down and take out all this because of what the seasonality is. But for this first week of July, we should anticipate some kind of bullish pricing, right? So let us just have that at the back of our mind. Seasonalities is not like this 100%. It's just one of the higher time frame perspective we use to frame our trade ideas, right? So look at the weekly time frame. We are currently at a very good. We have the swing high to swing low. Sorry, we have the swing high down to the swing low. We're actually at a very good bearish area for itself. And look at the weekly time frame. We have this weekly order block. So we have this weekly order block, right? So we have this weekly order block. Don't forget that we have this weekly order block. We have this key level, and price is playing that off there, right? And that's making it only visible on the weekly. right? Only visible on the weekly, not on the monthly or the hourly. Just all right. So we have that weekly order block. Our price is playing off, and um, we had this imbalance as well. Price came to lay off this imbalance on the weekly as well. So we had a weekly imbalance. So I don't want to put it there. So price is playing off that weekly imbalance. All right. So we are in the weekly. We are still bearish on the weekly. All right. So we're still bearish on the weekly. So let's go to the daily. So on the daily time frame, let us zoom out a bit. So we had price came to play of this IPA. So looking at the daily range, all right, to me, we the daily range we had that market structure shift there. Markets breaking this low was actually a market structure shift for me on the daily time frame of this guy. So I have the daily break of structure here. So um so we have that daily break of structure. I marked this long ago, so we have this daily break of structure. So market is coming back to feel to give us a discount premium interest. So we draw from this one, so we see as we actually at the 50 level. As the price came back to the 50 level, and that's what price is playing off. Right? So market is suggesting of this other block at the 50 level. So for me, I anticipate more bearish price action on DXY for the whole of July, right? So I expect market to really drop down, right? To really drop down, to really drop down. So I expect market to drop from that, maybe drop lower. All right, so I anticipate. Let's go to the 4 hour. I'm trying to do a top-down analysis on this. Okay. So on the 4 hour, we have liquidated this low. This low has been liquidated. So we have a liquidated low right there. So let us put that in. So we have this liquidated low, right? And I'm seeing that price is very difficult to go below. So market might like to go up a bit, maybe come back into this other block before giving on the proper sell, right? So this last up candle was took out liquidity before they were breaking this low and then consequently this low. So we have a kind of market social shift. So if you go to the 2 hour, it's very clear there. We have the market taking out this swing below and then breaking below, right? So we have that market structure shift here. So now that market structure shift right here, right? So in my opinion, markets might likely come back to this last up candle. This is my area of interest now. We have this liquidity sweep here, right? Then I think the market might likely come back up there, then break. They give us a reason to go short, right? We have a lot of liquidity to be captured and all of those fun stuff, right? So for me, I want to see price come back yeah, and then drop below. I also anticipate for this week especially, and for the whole month of July, I'm very bearish on DXY, seriously bearish. So I say market will come back here, give us a sell opportunity, and then we drop down. At least the first target should be this key level here. This is where I set price to come down to this key level down here, right? So we have this liquidity pool resting here. So that'll be a very good liquidity to be captured. So that's bam hit below it, right? That's what I'm expecting on DXY. All right, so whatever was put on there, so we should expect what a reverse on the British pounds against the United States dollars, right? So for the DXY, for the GBP USD, let's go to the monthly. The monthly is very bullish. Like I've told you guys, I've been saying it over and over again. Monthly is bullish. So we have a market took out this March 2020 low. We traded lower, and we also took out a very old low down here. It was from a 1980 something. I don't know if it's going to show again. Let's just see. Okay, see it. So this low was from 1985. So I talked about this. When market was dropping, I posted that market was going to go for this low, which it did, right? So we took out a 1985 low, and to me, we are still bullish. Right? I feel that price might go. I feel that price might, we have this relatively equal high on the monthly. We have this monthly order block. So these are the place that price might want to trade for. All right, market might want to go for this other block and then the proper sales. But for now, let us be careful with GBP We have we are still playing off this monthly fair value gap. All right, so have this monthly fair value gap there. All right, so that monthly fair value gap. and then the British pound, they increase the interest rate. So if an increase in interest rate on the British pounds might still ensure that price might really go higher. But I don't really see a reason why price will want to go lower, right? We're playing off this monthly um, fair value gap down here. So market, I don't really see a reason why market might go down. So I feel that price might, blast go up and consequently go for this other block and consequently take out this dynamic liquidity and then we go higher. So I'm still bullish on GPS, but we have to be careful now because we're actually at the sell region, right? So my season kind of rejections, we actually, if you drop from it, we actually what above the 50%. So actually as a seller's region. So we have to be careful with our buys, right? I want to see retracements on the daily, right? Before taking buy, but I want to see good retracement on the daily. So now look at the daily time frame. Based on what I can see the market being kind of bullish. So we have this swing high and then this swing low, right? So if I draw my fib to from here, I take it from here to here. You can see I will actually not quite yet at the discount level, right? So we're not quite at the discount level, right? So market might, I don't know, market might come down a bit, to hit this other block properly. This one block at 50%, wow, it has hit it. Okay, we have hit the other block already. So it's possible that market might buy. So market will not always come to 50%. So we are playing off the other block already. So market might likely go to make a new high. All right. So let's go to the 4 hour and confirm what's happening on 4 hour. Wow. All right. For me, wow, I talked about GBP dropping, This markup is from the last call I had. You can watch the video. I talk about all this move before it happened, right? That is what is a proof of mastery. Anyone I can tell you what market is going to do beforehand and post online, that is mastery, right? Because a lot of people are faking these things, they post fake results, fake this, fake that. But we are posting things before they happen so that you can compare and see if you're actually saying the truth or if you're actually faking it. Right. So that is your responsibility to find out if these things are really real, right? So based on the 4 hour for me, the 4 hour still looks bearish to me. Seriously, 4 hours looks bearish to me. So we might be very careful for GBPUSD now. As you can see, swing high, swing low, right? So for me, GBPUSD still looks bearish on the 4 hours. So what to see market to confirm this by, we want to see market take out this high. Right? This will be an area to look out for the market to take out first before we actually say, okay, this market wants to really, really buy, right? So we want to see market take out this high. And then you can see I have another block resting there, right? So we have to be very careful with this other block resting here. You can see that the market took a liquidity and broke below. So I have to be very careful with this high. And the market breaking this high would be a very good confirmation for a buy, right? Let's look at the 2 hour. 2 hour has given us a market situation shift. So for me, I would like to see market, we see that 4 hour high above there, right? So since I'm bullish on this guy, I like to see market drop at least to this other block, right? So the market drop, then we can go for this high, so smash this highs, right? If that will happen, right? People just have that in mind. So we have this breaker block. Well, let's use the other block. I'll use the last down candle. So we can also simply take from the open of the candle down to the low of the candle. So the market can come to this other block, right? So that would be nice. Let's just take the high of the candle, right? So the market comes down there, that would be nice. If you see, yeah, but I have why am I favoring this? Because I have a kind of bullish break here, and we are bullish on the higher time frame, right? So let us see if this will give us an opportunity to go long. But consequently, I feel the market might still sell a bit on the 4 hour. I feel since that's why we might be bullish based on the seasonality for this earlier one of the week. I feel that this guy might still drop a bit below, right? I feel that the GBP USD might still drop a bit, maybe at least to this area. We have an imbalance resting there. Right, still an imbalance there. So I feel the market might still drop, maybe come down here before buying, right? I'm not very sure of that. Because of this 4 hour range, I feel the market might drop to this low before buying. So this will actually be I'll favor more buy, right? So those are my two areas I'm looking at for buy, either there or there, right? So I'm not really I don't really have a fixated area for GPUs because of the social I'm seeing, right? Let's go back to the daily. Let's see back. So on the daily, this will be an area for a good buy. If market can really drop to this fair value gap. It's very nice for me. It will be nice for me to really take a buy from me. Market can drop below here. I'll really favor that, right? I'll really favor that. If the market can do that for us, I'll really favor that. Seriously, I will favor that. Right. I'll really favor that. So I'll really favor that. The market can do that for us. I'll really favor this idea, this one. Right. So let's look at Euro USD. So USD should also be the same thing. We are still to see bullish price action as well on the long term. But for now, market is bearish, right? We have this consolidation market, came to play off this other block. Like I can see market has been breaking lows. You can see market took out this low and then that's broken this low again. So for now, I am still kind of bearish on EU for now. I'm bearish for EU for now. So you can see market feel this imbalance right here, and then it still broke below again. So let's be careful. Now we have another block printed here. So market might still want to drop a bit more. It might still drop a bit more. If you take your Fibonacci tool from that swing high to that swing, you can see actually what a sell region, right? So I would like to see market drop, before trusting buy. Maybe it might be dropping to this other block once more. It would be nice to see market drop back down here, then give us a proper buy, right? So since we're kind of bullish on the seasonalities for dollar, so market might likely drop below and then let's come back down here again. So let's see. For now, I'm kind of bearish on EU for now. So that's still at a very good area for sales, right? So market might drop, come back down here at least, and then rally higher, right? So Euro USD currently, where market currently is now, I'm bearish. Currently, I'm bearish on Euro USD for now. Currently, there's judging by the structure of the market, you can see market is really giving bearish delivery, right? It's not smart to be looking for buys now. When the market will drop a bit below before looking for buys. It's very even clear on the 4 hour. You can see the 4 hour range, have this swing high. It's very clear on the 4 hour that we are bearish on this guy. So have a swing high, have a swing low. So you can see I'm actually at the BS territory. Right, so we're actually bearish on this guy. So 2 hour will give you the same thing. So we are still playing up this other block. You can see last up now before this downward is going. So I'm bearish for now on Euro USD. So I will just keep my hands tied and watch what ensues on Euro USD. Right. Let's look at DSY once again. Let me just quickly look at 4 hour on DSY once again. Let me just really confirm something. All right. So okay. All right. And even the 4 hour on DSY is bullish. It's very clear 4 hour is bullish. We have this swing high and then swing low. So we have this, right? So we actually at the buy region. You can see actually at the discount level for buys. So there is below 50%. So let us just be very careful with this. It would be nicer to see price, come below before looking for buys, or before looking for once the price go above, we're looking for sales, right? So for now, dollar still looks bullish to me. Market still has to go up there. And even if it comes back, I want to see confirmation before taking shots. Right, for now, I still favor dollar bullish. You can see dollar is willing to go higher. So we might be looking to short Euro USD this week, right? So look to short Euro USD this week. Look to short GBP USD this week. Before the overall move, right? So just be very careful. So this is an area of market. If market should go here first before coming down, then just look for sales. Markets can come back here before going down, look for sales, right? But if it gets back here first and give us an explanation, you can look for buy. So it depends on what dollar GU does. Just GU goes on this high first, then we can look for sales to this, make a new low, and then I'm still kind of bearish on that guy. So let's look at the yen. The yen basket. So we're going to go to GJ now. So yen basket has been super duper bearish, like seriously bearish, right? So we're taking at this monthly low and we don't have any hope of coming back up, right? Weekly is very bearish. It's very obvious that weekly is bearish. For me, market has taken at this weekly low. So they're very bearish on this guy. So super bearish. So we can now look for confirmations to do the opposite, right? If you can have confirmations for buys would be nice. You can have those confirmations for buys. You want to see price break structure and give us something for a buy to be nice. Right. So for me, if price can go above this swing high, then I'm looking for buys. That is if we can have something like um this we market develop this swing high, you know, break it and then look for buys, to take out this E high and then all of that. So if you can have this market take out this high, then come back to retest this other block, right? That would be very nice for buys, right? And that will mean that we might see sales on GJ. So for now, I will still keep my hands tied on GJ. I wouldn't really do anything on GJ for now. So GJ is still very bullish. We're still playing on that monthly imbalance. So I posted all this before it happened. So we are still we have almost filled the imbalance, right? So I based on the months, once again, higher high, higher low, higher high. Market should make a higher high. Like I've said so on GJ, so we might still make that higher high. But for now, we can likely see some retracements, right? So let's look at this. You can see that the market is playing up. This last market came back to this last up candle, and the market is still playing it off, right? So that we are taking at this high, we have smashed through that's external liquidity pool. So I've smashed through the external liquidity pool right there. So if you really want to sell, then it will be a short-term sell. Right? When the market is bullish overall, right? So we can see um, the market give us a reason to sell. It will be nice. But for now, I would want to see a very clear willingness for GJ wanting to go lower before you know anything. For overall, I'm bullish, but if we see something that looks like a sell on GJ, it will be nice for a good retracement. For now, just focus on the buy. The market is finding it very easy to break highs. How would you know the market is bullish? It finds it very easy to break highs. See market breaking this high, breaking this high, breaking this high, breaking this high, breaking high. So they find it very easy to break high, they find it difficult to break lows. For now, we have to stay away from GJ sales. Just when you don't see the market breaking lows, then that means price might want to go bearish. But for now, it's best to avoid GJ. For me, I will stay out of GJ because I don't want to get involved until I see the willingness on smart money to get involved. Right? UHF, we have been bearish for quite some time, but this week we had more of a range, right? We had more of a range on this guy. So basically, we had this weekly order block. Price is still playing on that weekly order block. But for me, let me look at the daily. But let's look at the monthly. And on the monthly, based on what I can see here, price might want to take out this low, right? This previous monthly low. So I feel that this is the only logical place for right price to go. Market should go for this low. I feel that price might go for this low. Since market is showing willingness to be bearish, it failed to break this other block. So I feel markets might just trade and just jump and make a new low, right? So I feel a USG check might do, right? It might just fall and make a new low, right? Now we have violated the low of this candle, making this a bearish order block. So now we have that bearish order block on this weekly candle, which we have traded to, right, twice. So for me, I'm kind of very bearish on USD chef, very very bearish, right? Well, I'm still very bearish on USD chef, and let's look at the 4 hour. So it's very very clear it's bearish. How do I know? Let's look at the have a swing high, have a swing low. So if we draw this other block in time, we have played off that other block. But now we have was a confirmation. So markets might still come back here again and then break lower. So we have that 4 hour bearish break here. Right, so market can still come back here. One more time, hit this other block before dropping low. So we have this other block in plain sight. So if we can come back there, it'd be nice for sales, right? So just maybe come back there and give us a confirmation to do it, to go short. So I'm bearish on USD for the month of July. I expect USD to make new lows. I want to see this market. I want to see USD make lows, right? For real, just so that's what I have. I have this weekly order block level here. So I'll just simply be looking to start this to the weekly order block, right? And possibly capture all this liquidity resting down. So I have all this dynamic liquidity that's resting down here. So it's all the way down there, right? So I have all this liquidity resting there. So market can likely want to take out that dynamic liquidity, and that is it. So let's look at the last pair, which is of Euro GBP, right? So the EOGBP, let's just run to the monthly. Monthly is very, very choppy. Market has been, in the kind of range. It's very rangy. Let's see. Market took out this high. So market took out highs. What will market likely do next? Took out this low. So for that we're in the range, I can't really see what the monthly is doing, but let's look at the weekly. All right, so weekly is very clear. Market weekly wants to go lower. We saw this here. I posted this earlier. I had this weekly imbalance. The market obviously came with the weekly imbalance, and market is just off it. All right, so markets might drop lower, but for now, I'm looking at this. This is another block of the weekly. Right. For me, if I want to really sell this guy, I would have loved to see markets come back here. So this would have been a very good area for my sales. Market will come back here and then we'll go lower. Right. That's what I would really have loved on EJ. Right. To see markets come back here and then but market, see, for this is my overall view, market should come here and then drop lower. Right. So that might mean some kind of bearish action. Now let's look at the daily. Daily is obviously bullish. All right, for now, daily is bullish. I think daily has been breaking high. It broke this high, and then we have broken another high. So for now, daily is bullish. We have this last down close candle. So that's a bullish order block right there. So let's go to the 4 hours. Currently, this guy is bullish based on what I can see. Right, based on current price action, we have a bullish market on this guy. Right, so this is the last down candle. So before they break up, so markets might likely buy. Guys, you can still see some buys on EJ for now. So swing high, swing below. So markets we have hit the discount level. You can see our price is very difficult to go lower. You can see the unwillingness for price to go lower. So markets might likely just buy and make a new high. So for now, bullish on EJ for now, and that is it. So let's just look at US 30. That's the last thing I'm looking at, and then I wrap it up, right? So weekly, we still have that weekly level, which we have been trying to breach. So we have all this liquidity pool. I marked this market was down here, so I made a new high. So for me, I'm looking at maybe this liquidity pool might be a profitable area for retail traders. Market might likely want to pull for this. So market might likely go might buy. So market is willing to buy. We have taken out another high. So it's likely market might likely go for this high, right? But looking at where we are, also at the key level, right? This is a key level. For me, I will just stay out of US 30 for this week, especially. Just stay because market can do anything it wants to do, right? So so now we have validated this other block. Right? How is other block validated here? So for me, I wouldn't do anything now here until price come down. Markets can come down back to this. This took out this low before validating it. So market can come back down here. They will look for buys to make continue going higher. But as long as price remains here, I will stay out until market comes back to this low, and then we can take price higher, right? So that's what I have on US 30. And let's just look at gold quickly. So gold has just been very, very um unwilling to give anything clear. So on the monthly on gold, we took out our liquidity slightly. Market has just been ranging since then. So we are still okay. Based on the weekly, we had this swing high and swing low. So although we had a kind of break of structure here, we had a break of structure here. So we have two areas for gold to come to, right? So for now, gold is actually at a bullish area for me. So it's a bullish area. So I'm really looking for sales now. So looking for sales inside the market can come back to this gap. That'll be a very good place to sell on gold. So market can come back here. I'm looking for sales. But for now, I'm bullish on gold. Where market currently is, I wouldn't be looking to buy to sell gold products. I'm looking for buys instead of sales, right? I can see the market has obviously was taking out this side, making another block here. So let us hope to see what price we do. We have all this liquidity pool that's here, right? So for me, we have all this liquidity here. Gold might likely want to buy, take out this liquidity and then all of that. So based on the 2-hour time frame on gold, gold is giving some kind of bullish structure where we are still creating imbalances for bullish price action. So we have this other block created here. So I have this other block. So the market can come back to it. It will be nice for buys, right? The market can come back to this. to be nice for buys, right? So market can come back here and give us a play inside it for a buy. That would be very nice. How about bullish break of structure on gold here? So I feel the markets might be bullish on gold this coming month of July. Markets might just skyrocket. And this will be my target for me. If I'm buying gold here, I'm looking to take out this high at least. We'll take out all these highs. This will be like 90. This will be like 20. This will be like 10. This will be like about 300 pips, right? About 30. I don't know how to calculate gold in pips, but I think it's like 300 points from here to there. Have been nice, really, really nice. If gold can do that for us tonight. And consequently, we're looking at the gold going about around for this daily imbalance. Remember that daily imbalance we had. So if gold really wants to be bullish, then you should go for that imbalance. Take out all this liquidity. You have all these highs, all this juicy liquidity waiting for us. So I'm very bullish on gold if it goes for that area, right? That weekly imbalance, right? So start have a goal, right? So if you want to be part of our paid mentorship group where we break down these things in lower time frames, how to make entries, how to manage your trades. Notice that I didn't give you guys any of that. It doesn't give you guys my overall picture. So if you want to be part of our paid mentorship group, do out to join with the link in the description. I will also have a free Telegram channel. So you can join our free Telegram channel with the link in the description as well. All right. So have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful month. Cheers and God bless.